For this week's video, we're gonna have something slightly different. Last week, I had the pleasure to attend the Promised Land Festival in Poland, and I had a blast. It was great to actually attend, speak, and meet a bunch of people that were incredibly inspiring to me, and I left the festival feeling absolutely inspired, and I want to share that experience with all of you in this video right here. So, let's get to it. Alright, so for those that don't know me, my name is Harvey Newman and I like to share my passion for animation here in this channel. And for this video, it's going to be a little bit of a vlog, but I need to narrate a little bit because I didn't really record as much as I thought because I had too much fun. So I thought instead I would actually narrate to you guys exactly more or less how things unfolded. But before I go ahead and do that, I need to tell you guys a little bit more about the Promised Land Festival. It happens once a year in Poland. It happens in a city called Whoosh, but is written as L-O-D-Z, so Lodz. But in Poland, apparently that means Whoosh. So in this city called Whoosh, once a year, CDPR, City Project Red, creates this event where a lot of artists from all around the world attend. So people that are interested in getting into gameplay or art in any kind, doesn't matter if it's modeling or if it's actually illustration or animation, they can go over and check some talks from really experienced professionals, really accomplished professionals, so they can inspire people to then become better artists. And the whole event is incredibly well put together. And when I had my interview with Sebastian Kalemba, for those that have seen in this channel a way back, Sebastian actually invited me to actually go to that event. And I felt incredibly humbled for him to invite me, obviously, and then actually making right to his own word and actually coming through and inviting me over when the time was right. So I said yes to actually go over and join them, but fully thinking that I just was going to attend. But then I realized that I had to do a talk, which was fine, but I was actually kind of like not prepared. I had to really kind of like research and work hard behind the scenes on this presentation that was going to last anywhere from half an hour to 45 minutes. And I would have to say something interesting. My presentation ended up being about the power of a side hustle, because I really feel like a lot of people out there, just like myself, are looking for a way to kind of like either earn extra income by having a side hustle, or are looking in different ways to actually earn money that doesn't involve a full-time job so they can spend more time with their family. So if it's interesting to me, hopefully it's going to be interesting to them. That's what I thought. So I started putting my presentation together, and then it was time to go.
So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just arrived in Edinburgh airport, feeling super sleepy, can barely talk, but we're starting our journey to Warsaw, Poland, and it's gonna be a long day.
So I flew over to Poland, and it was incredibly exhausting because I had to stop in Paris, and then in Paris I had to stay there for a good 3 to 4 hours, and then finally travel to Warsaw.
I just arrived in Poland, I arrived in Warsaw. I'm now looking for my train. I don't know where my train is, I think it's over there. It's gonna be an interesting journey, that's for sure.
And then in Warsaw, I thought that I was just going to get a train to then go into the place, Whoosh, right? The city that the event was going to be. But I was actually walking around like a headless chicken because there was no train, like they explained to me, there was nothing. And I couldn't actually find information. I was asking people about it. I was actually trying to get information about it. No one could give me any information until I finally called the number of the people that were supposed to take care of us. Turns out they were gathering everybody that was arriving for the day so we could actually jump on a bus they already reserved and then go to the hotel, right? So this would take us another hour and a half to get to the hotel. And on the way there, I actually got to meet amazing people already, right? So shout out to everybody that I met over there. There was amazing people that actually could sculpt incredibly well, and they're legends both in film and VFX. And there was also people that had their own businesses, people that were animators like myself, and artists, right? 2D artists, illustrator, either traditional or digital. So we all got in the bus, we started geeking out about art, talking about all kinds of stuff, and we finally got to our hotel. And CDPR kind of like spare no expense because they put it in a really nice hotel right close to the venue. and the rooms are absolutely stunning, the way they looked. And the view was also really, really cool. So as soon as I got into the room, I felt very much like I've arrived, this is gonna be fun, and I can definitely stay here for a week because the room looked absolutely amazing.
Hey guys, so I arrived at the hotel. Really cool hotel called Puro Hotel. They've been treating me incredibly well, but it's been a long day, that's for sure. So basically, I woke up this morning at 2:45 a.m. and basically I had to spend the whole day traveling, and I haven't really had it as bad as some others because there's people here that came from New Zealand and America and Canada and all kinds of different places, so they have been traveling for way longer. But right now it's 11:30 at night, and basically I feel like sleeping like so bad. I think that's going to be a really special occasion, a really special week, and I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow is going to be the first day, tomorrow Wednesday, and then my talk is going to be, I think, Friday, but maybe not. I need to double check again because right now I'm too tired to think about it.
Yeah, we did a technical check, so we went to the event and actually checked our computers. Everything was working well, and the venue was looking really absolutely brilliant, and they were putting it together still the night before for the big opening the day after, and they had robotic arms with screens, and they had chairs everywhere, big screens for us to actually showcase our presentations. Things started to feel very much real to me, and that fear of kind of like not doing well or big moment started to settle in a little bit. So then we went back to our hotels. We had a really cool dinner, really awesome guests and awesome people, like just basically welcoming the speakers. Went back to our room and slept. Next day was the big opening day. We got there really early, the speakers, earlier than the public, and they gave us a tour of the whole place, of exactly where things are going to take place, where the room was for us to chill, different places that different events was going to take place, and just to make sure that we orient ourselves in the facilities, because obviously it's going to be 4 intense days. So we would have to know exactly where to go when. So after the big tour, we basically sat down and went to the opening ceremony. And it was really nice to see how many people attended this event. So the tickets were sold out, and given the speakers that actually showed up, I'm not surprised. There was so many people, there was not enough seats for everybody. People were standing up and all that. And then basically they asked us to go up on stage, all the speakers, to kind of thank us for being there, which was incredibly nice. And it felt really good. It felt very much, I felt special. I think everybody felt a little bit special for being there, and also for kind of like being ready to kind of like share knowledge with the people that were in the venue, right?
I was actually waiting to be here, to stand here, to see all of you guys. And even today when I was imagining this, I was not imagining this. Like stand up if you want, look around, like how many of you are here. It's amazing, like you don't even fit the hole. It's, oh wow, seriously. Promised Land is not just about, learning, doing workshops. It's about being together. We truly believe that we gather here to rejoin, to be able to be together after 4 years of just not being able to do this. So we super appreciate that you decided to come here to join us. It's amazing. It's going to be an amazing time.
So that is basically that first day, what happened right at the beginning. So this was on a Tuesday, that was the first day. My talk was going to be only on Friday. So on the first day, I just enjoyed the talks, right? So I just sat down in a bunch of talks, getting all the information, getting inspired, trying to understand exactly how people were giving their presentations, and also started to meet some of the people that actually went to the event. So I met quite a few people, quite a few fans in the event that knew me, knew my channel, which was incredibly nice, and it felt very special. So on the second day, that's when you get a bit more acquainted, right? So I felt like I was more at home at that point. I knew exactly where things were. I started meeting and talking with some of the speakers more often and knowing exactly who they were, having a bunch of fun, right?
It's day 2 of Promised Land. We just got introduced to the festival, and we actually got to know exactly what the festival is going to be about, some of the speakers. I just attended a really cool talk about Dune and some of the sound effects that they've done. All in all, I'm super hyped to be here. You can see here, like behind me, lots of people, beautiful building. And yeah, everyone is just super hyped to actually be doing this kind of stuff. I'm excited to see all these people, all this talent, people that know exactly what the industry is about and how they do certain things. And then hopefully, you know, I have something to add to the conversation with my talk. Now, I'm really hungry. I need to go and get some food. So I'm gonna go inside the building and try to get some food somewhere. But yeah, it's cool, and that's the update today.
So day 2, unfortunately, is where I stopped kind of filming because I was having so much fun and I was so focused on my presentation and finishing my presentation that I didn't manage to actually capture much more footage after day 2. But just know that things kind of kept going, getting better and better. We found really good restaurants. We always had after parties. I managed to mingle with a lot of people. I managed to get to know a lot of people. And because of these things, I think that I felt incredibly fulfilled. Something to be said about this is that I didn't really know how much I needed to go to an event like this until I went. And genuinely, the amount of inspiration and the amount of kind of like reality check that you get as an artist is incredibly fulfilling, because not only do you get to meet other people that are way better than you, but also you get lots of inspiration from like not only the people that are there that are aspiring artists, but also people that have made it already. They can share their experience with you. So the amount of stories that I heard over the time that I was there in terms of like achievements in the industry, the amount of like achievements that people would like to achieve in terms of the future. So it was incredibly inspiring to actually see all these things. And that's basically the wrap up of Promised Land.
Hey guys, so we finished Promised Land and we got to Warsaw. I got to my hotel room finally. I want to give you a quick room tour because this room is absolutely amazing. They made a mistake. So I'm in like this super amazing suite. Hey, hello. How awesome this room looks. It's incredible. Look at that, the size of this room. So you have like this lounging area right there, right? And then you have one TV right here, and then on the other side you have another TV for people that are too lazy to get out of bed. That's incredible. So this hotel is absolutely stunning. So hotels in Poland are really, really nice. I now have to take my plane at around 4 o'clock in the morning, and we depart to Amsterdam, and then after Amsterdam I am going to Edinburgh, close to getting home. I cannot wait to get home, see my wife, see my girls, and yeah, it's been an incredible journey.
So if I had to actually kind of rate it, this event was absolutely awesome. I think I've actually kind of like crafted lasting relationships just out of 4 days that I was there. And I think that for anybody out there on the fence that is thinking about going to an event like this, there is Promised Land, and there is also THU, which is another event in Portugal as well. I'll leave the links down below so you guys can go and check them out. But if you guys are thinking about attending these events, definitely do so. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be very tired by the end of it, right? You're going to come back feeling absolutely shattered. But the sense of fulfillment that you're going to get after you come back and you actually have networked and you showcased your work and you talked with people and you felt inspired is going to last you months. It's going to last you months and months and months. And it's going to be a very exciting and slightly addictive. Some of the people that I spoke with at the event, they go to most events all year and they just keep jumping from event to event. And now I understand why. Because yeah, there's a lot to be gained from going to an event like this. And the reason why my voice is like this and I sound slightly sick is because I am, and I'm absolutely tired. Still am. Today is Tuesday, on Wednesday, and I came back already like 4 or 5 days, but I'm still tired from last week. But it's so worth it. I wouldn't actually change it. And if you guys want to attend next year, hopefully I get to see you there if I attend. And that's all I had for Promised Land. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, slightly different, a little bit behind the scenes. I need to vlog more, so this was a chance for me to do it, and I still failed because I didn't vlog every single day. Next time I'll do better, I promise. So I want to thank everybody at Patreon that supports me every single month. Here's their names, awesome people, the best people. If you're interested in supporting me, go and check it out. And this is all I had for you guys this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next week, stay well, stay safe. Peace.